Alright, here we are at google.com. I'm going to show you just a few quick, easy ways to limit your searches inside of Google to get more accurate results and get the results that you want. I'm going to look up Titanic just because that's something that I'm interested in here. So when I search Titanic, just do a general search. Here I get 134 million results. So now there are a few ways to limit that search. Like, I don't really want to know about the movie, which is mostly what it's pulling up here. I'd like to know more about the actual ship. So I'm going to type in Titanic, and then I'm going to do site colon, and then I can tell it that, let's say I only want to search sites that end in .edu. So that took me from 134 million down to 118,000. And these would all be from sites that end in .edu. Let's say edu and .org are two common sites that I might use here. .org still gets me almost 3 million results, so that doesn't limit me a whole lot. I could also try this with like a .gov, any government websites, and those would probably give me a lot more history rather than like the movie. The other cool thing I can do is I can get rid of .gov, and let's say I want to see this from the perspective of Britain. So here I just typed in UK, and this will give me sites, as you can see here in green. These are all .uk from the United Kingdom. Another cool thing I could do here is I can click here on search tools, and I can limit this by time. So I might limit this to the past month, and so this will only give me search results in the last 30 days. I might change UK here to Australia, because I know that right now there is an Australian businessman named Clive Palmer who is building a replica of the Titanic. So now I can see only articles from Australia that have a .au domain extension. The other thing I could do here is I can filter these results. I've already filtered them to be within the past month. I can also filter them by reading level. So if I click on reading level, most of these come up with a basic, about half of them come up with a basic reading level. Basic is probably anywhere like middle school range. Intermediate would be more high school, and advanced would be beyond high school. So I can click on basic, and I can see just results within the last month with a basic reading level that are from Australia. Another cool thing I can do here, I'm going to get rid of my reading level. I'm going to get rid of my Australian site there. I'm actually going to take this here. Just search for Titanic. And instead of the past month, I'm going to do a custom range here. I'm actually going to go back to April of 1912, and I'm going to search the whole month of April 1912, which would be when the Titanic sank. So here I'm searching just the word Titanic with articles from April of 1912. These obviously are not things from April of 1912. But if I go here to more and I click on news, now I'm actually pulling up newspaper articles from April of 1912. So if I click on one of these here from the Milwaukee Journal, I'm not sure what interest Milwaukee has in the Titanic, but here is literally a copy of the newspaper page that talks about Titanic, and I can search through this whole page. If I go back one, not all of them come up with the actual newspaper page, but several of them do. New York Times is one that I think doesn't. But I can still see if I click here on view full article. Here it comes. There we go. So now I can see the whole article from the New York Times from April of 1912. If that isn't impressive to you, I don't really know what will impress you. I think that's so cool and has lots of implications for education and in finding primary source documents.